Hey y'all, it's Kslow and welcome back to Zenith, and check it. Alright, over here you see we have a screen. What is that screen? We're about to find out. That screen is how you going to see how I set up the third person camera for those of you that want to stream third person and you have no clue how to do it. Right? So, in order to do the third person camera, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pop this thing out of the way so it's not blocking our camera view. Fine, that works. Over here you see we've got 3 camera settings under the comfort settings menu, which is this little dude on your menu, right? We're going to go ahead and switch that back. That should change our camera setting over here, so we're all in the same camera setting. Now, the first thing I want to explain is I am on a Quest 2 using Oculusmirror.exe. That means I have a different setup than possibly you do if you're using a Rift or one of the other headsets that are out there. So the first thing I want to point out is you can see the mirror as my head's moving. One of these pictures is shaking and one of these pictures is not, right? We switched this to default. The big picture is the Zenith DX 11.1 source, right? I'm using Xsplit in case anybody's curious. And now that source is coming directly from the game, which is on my PC, PCVR, and you can see that it's jittering a little bit because in VR, when you move, your camera and head movements shake, right? They cause a lot of extra movements. So the first setting is smooth first person camera setting. Now that should help clean that up a lot. As you can see, I'm moving around. There's a lot less jittering. I can look at the menu and you're not seeing it bounce all over the craziness like it was just a minute ago, all right? That's an important setting to have to keep your viewers from feeling sick or nauseous. People start seeing that and they may very well turn your stream off. That's the option to use if you don't have the Oculusmirror option, right? Or if you don't want to deal with the Oculusmirror option, you have it built into the game. Nothing's perfect though, there's still going to be some jitter. So, moving on, third person camera, which is probably why you're here. Now the third person camera, as you can see, it's not pointed at me until I point it at me. Now what that means is, this green cube, a little bit to the side here, this green cube right here that I just pulled out is essentially the camera. And what this does is I can place this anywhere and you're going to see that viewport coming at me. Now this viewport is only going to show up on the Zenith DX 11.1 source. The reason being is because the Oculusmirror is showing what I see, right? Zenith is showing the viewers what I choose to show the viewers. So we can move this camera pretty much anywhere we want, and it's going to change the viewport. Now, the downside is I don't think there's a way to hide this once it's put in the world. There's also not a way to currently reset it. So if I somehow start walking around and doing stuff, I can't just tap a button, I don't think, to reset it. So trying to use this setup as a streaming setup with an avatar stream with the Oculusmirror and then as the Zenith is doable, except you're going to have this big green block in the way. Unless there's a way to hide that from Oculusmirror, which I'm not aware of. If somebody knows that, please, please, please throw that in the comments, because that's crazy awesome if I can do that. I would love to be able to stream, have you guys see me in third person, and be able to see the viewport. So that's just a sideways. But anyways, I hope this video helps. This came out of several days worth of trying to do some flying videos and realizing there's a lot of things I haven't even played with yet that I need to play with. So this is the third person camera, this is how it works, and you can move it. The only thing is you want to make sure it's far enough away from your hands that you don't accidentally grab it when you're playing with it, because it's entirely possible that by doing something you could move it. Alright guys, I'm Kslow, this is Zenith, hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, God hands that subscribe button.